Freezing.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for choosing Indigo and giving us the opportunity to serve you today. It has been a true pleasure. We look forward to flying you to your next destination in the very near future. We eagerly await the next time you say let's Indigo. Thank you. मौसम खराब होने की संभावना के कारण कप्तान ने कुर्सी की पेटी बांधने का संकेत ऑन कर दिया है.
Good to exit for landing. Thank you.
So the last time I was here was March when I flew over, and that was just the end of winter, and now we're getting into the beginning of winter, which is the beginning of November. Look at this place, look at this place, look at this place. I'm with Lobsang. His car's blocked so he can't go to work. But look at this place. I just got this hat. There was a cuter one, but it had a bobble, and it wasn't wool. This is wool. It's absolutely freezing. So it's like chilling. It's like, it feels like a minus 3 thing here. Currently looking for gloves. I've just bought myself some woolen trousers. Anyone that knows me, I love this stuff. This is machine done, 500, which was like £5, but the ones that I like are the ones that the aunties knit on the street, and I've got that in London. Do you have any gloves?
Yeah, I have.
So I've just stopped to get some apricots from these uncles. So I used to shop here when I had my cafe, and I would come here and like fill up a sack of 5 kilos and bargain the uncles down, be like, uncle, too expensive, and like try and get my apricots. They like these are, oh, this guy's still here, amazing. So these apricots are from Dar, and they have different grades, but they are just so delicious, man. And people don't realize they don't sell them in their villages because they want to keep them for themselves, and obviously there's no point exporting. But like those are kernels inside the apricot, and then I think those are those are probably almonds. He told me to taste it, so let's go and taste these. Right, so this one is 6.30. But these things melt in your mouth. They get really soft and they melt. Oh, so good. Oh my god, you lot don't understand, man. When you go to the village, go in August. In August, they all come off the tree. You're walking and they're dropping on your head. And these people don't even sell them, they just eat them in their house. I just got some shilajit, £101. Look at that. I was going to get some apples, and I got some from this Aches. Found a nice quiet cafe with Wi-Fi, and having kawa, which is my Kashmiri drink. And I make it with is it saffron? Yeah, saffron, and I can't explain it. It's very sweet, but it's delicious. And that's what you have when it's that cold. Yeah, just down the back alleys, and this was my local route. This would be to my old house. See, they've turned on the water now. We'd have to wait till the water ran, and then we could like fill up the bathroom. But right now I'm trying to get to, this might be the way. So yeah, trying to get to my, so I would come cut under here, and then that would I'm in my beautiful room. The sun comes through here, and I thought I'd do a video because I just sat on the bed and got really sad, like emotional, and I guess it started when I saw the dog outside, And these are like guard dogs. They're big shaggy dogs, right? And they chain them up and they just have to stay there in the cold. And they're just a slave, like a prisoner. Man, we are so lucky, you know, to have this life. I'm so lucky, and you guys are so lucky too. And there's suffering everywhere, man. Like, there's degrees of it everywhere. Hey, people. Oh my god, I look like a little Chinese. These glasses, man. How's that? Well, I'm in bed with my Rab, my best friend, and I've doubled up the covers. I'm literally doubling up the covers, man. It's not -3. According to Love it's 0. He's like, oh, this is nothing yet. I mean, this is a guy that's brought up in Zanskar, lives in Zanskar in the winter. Forgot how expensive Leh is. But it's obviously way expensive here because everything has to come up. Discussed ideas for the film and the road. Showed him the assembly so far, and yeah, I'm really glad he's on board. I was worried he only wanted to be involved in stuff to do with the environment, but actually saying it's bridging everything. It's just, you know, a lot of people reaching out to him around the world, and he's waiting to say his thing. And he was saying that we just need to be really concise with our shots and stuff like that, and get some really nice cinematic shots too. So here I am again as a videographer. There's no choice, no cinematographer here. I've got to do it. The room's pretty empty, it's pretty chill, and tomorrow I'll continue doing the cut. So just wanted to update you guys. And yes, if you weren't aware, I've come up here to Ladakh to go to Zanskar to finish some B-rolls or some story for my documentary called The Way, which may change, but it's about a road that's being built, and pretty much it's about extinction. It's about extinction of a civilization, of a culture, an ancient culture that's been doing just fine in an isolated situation, and probably has tons of knowledge to be able to share with the world, and is a gem for India. And it's a very precarious, kind of touchy subject, because the Indian army have done so much in terms of build accessibility, and the reason that the Ladakhis have been able to, let's say, come out of this, have more or modernise, is because of the accessibility to them via tourism. And at the same time, that comes with, you know, a bag fills with crap as well as good, right? Like, it just comes with its issues. So the question now is, how do we face this? How do we go and approach this? It's not about being laissez-faire and just throwing it in the bin and being like, well, we'll just give in to the powers that be and let what will be will be. You've got to speak up. It's 8 o'clock and it's lovely. Look at the beautiful sunrise in the background. Kitna, uncle? Egg, please. Thank you. God, there's so many cafes here now. Uncle Jame. In terms of like altitude, it's pretty, I mean, like the minute you get here you start having to breathe a lot more, but otherwise it's okay. Like, it's not too bad. It's just, oh my god. Nice. Usually I don't eat wheat, but up here, where there's nothing anywhere, I'll have bread. Doesn't matter where I go, I always take my kind of supplements, because this one's like, it cleans you out. And up north here, I used to always catch giardia, like from the water, the parasite, and it was so bad when I got it. And one time I literally, I mean, the first time I had it, I didn't know it was, you know, such a critical thing, and I just fasted and I became weaker, and then I collapsed and had to get in a drip in hospital. So what I do is, with these things, it's like it detoxes you. It's a yak or met, it's just a weak one. My grandma always used to give it to us, and yeah, it just keeps you, it's a kind of strong herb that makes you go to the toilet. It's a kind of laxative, so pretty much, it keeps me flowing stuff out, because I just don't want to pick up anything. Like, even if I brush my teeth and, you know, some of the water has the giardia in it, I just don't want to get that again, because I'll need to go on antibiotics. So yeah, I take 4 of these 3 times a day, and it just does the job. It just makes me be kind of fluid on the loo. Sorry to be so descriptive. Just gonna hang my washing up on the roof here. Look at those peaks, amazing. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's the old palace there. Okay, I took some pictures on the roof, and I'm gonna start editing in my little editing suite now.